MT, mommy time. I need that. My daughter definitely knows this abbreviation. And if I don't get the time that I require, I cannot show up and be my best self. If I have not been filled, how can I pour? What will I pour? And what will it do? What effect will it have? Now, as it pertains to self care, aside from the bubble baths and all the beauty aspects of it, the reflecting, the pouring into yourself, the reading the word. Oh my goodness. You know what happens at this time of the night? You know, all those things that you do to pour into yourself, whether it's exercising or journaling, those things that help you reflect, those things that help you do better, you know, these are things that we must do these things in order to pour into others adequately. We must do these things in order to show up our best selves. We must do these things in order to interact with others purely, not even purely. Interact with others on a intimate level. Showing up my best, showing up as my best self, to be the best mother I can be, that requires that time to myself. It also requires sleep schedules for the child. It requires the child being put to sleep at a certain time every day. Now there's leniency, you know, the weekends, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But yeah, there has to be a sleep schedule put in place for there to be any peace, because, you know, children, they will make their own schedule and they will stay up with you. Okay? So in order to control this and to get some peace at some point of the day or night, they need to be put to sleep. Okay? They need to take a nap. They need to go to sleep at the same time so they can expect it and know to fall asleep at that said time. In order to show up and be my best self, the best mother I can be, we also have to make time for our friends, for our family. We can't just alienate ourselves and go in hibernation but for so long without interacting with those we love, without interacting with our loved ones. Another thing we need to do, it requires reflection to let go. In order to pour into others that bitter juice, that tonic water that has been poured into your glass, it needs to be filtered out. You need to let that old shit go, okay? Because you will then pour it on to others and to others, and it's still in you, okay? Now, in order to let that go and filter what you have contained, you must reflect. Okay, so that reflecting is required. Now, having this time to yourself, at least an hour a day, and adjusting these sleep schedules and visiting friends and family and spending quality time and reflecting and letting go of the past, it doesn't mean we will not have bad days. We will always have bad days. Well, we'll have bad days if we deem them bad, but we will always have days that trigger us, trigger that old version of you, you know. It triggers the old us. Now it's up to you to do different from that reflection. From the reflection. Now, me as an artist, I don't feel good if I do not produce and publish. Now, I can produce and create all these things, but if I do not put it out to the world, what is the use? What am I hiding it for? What am I under a rock for, Patrick? Okay, so in order to feel of some type of anybody of any stature that does anything or contribute anything into this world, to actually feel like, I have to produce and I have to publish. I can't just think on it, and I can't produce it and then put it under a rock and just say I did it. Okay, so in order to pour into others, I must do and complete the things that make me happy. Now, in addition to the beauty side of it, as far as nails and hair and things of that nature, not priorities for everyone. Other people have priorities set up differently. My priority might be to buy a new camera. Somebody else's priority may be to get a pedicure and a manicure in one sitting. Whatever you deem self-care is totally personal. It's taking care of yourself. How do you take care of yourself? Is it all vain? Is it all your physical appearance? Or is it setting yourself up and completing the things that you had your mind on for some time now? Those goals. Those goals. I used to gift things often, but I didn't like gifting them if you had to sit and look through Amazon to look for what you want. You don't know what you need when someone asks you at any given moment. If someone asks me right now, I will gift you anything. There's no cap. Okay, put a cap on it because there's been caps. There are caps, okay? There are caps. If I say $50, you should know, okay, I need a ring light. Okay, I need a SD card. Okay, but you don't want nothing. You don't know nothing. You just want shoes. You just want chains. You just want nails done and hair done and things of that nature. Where are you going with this? What are you hiding? All this exterior fashion and all this. I said exterior fashion as if there's interior fashion. We could make it that though. But all this fashion, what are you covering up? The grand scheme of things. But in order to pour into you, I must pour into myself.